Welcome to Not My Reality. I'm your host, as always, Vince Stradamus. You ever have one of those days? One of those days. Sunday, March 16th, 2025. At 6:04 p.m., I just finished working downtown, hand painting the logo for a local eatery on the brick exterior of their building. It's been taking me a while because it's pretty cold out, but we're going for that old school look. Now that Sunday was unseasonably warm. Let me make good progress with my painting. So I said to myself, job well done. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Let me stop at the grocery store. Get some food, some supplies. Got the Knicks out tonight versus Golden State. Things are looking pretty good. Pull into my local ShopRite. Find parking. Proceed to get my cart. Get into shopping mode. I'm guessing about 10, 15 minutes have elapsed since entering the ShopRite. I picked up a few things. Chicken, vegetables. Turkey Hill raspberry iced tea. It's one of my favorites. It's pretty good with vodka too. Just saying. So after I basically take out a home equity loan to cover 2 bags of groceries I got, and $8 eggs, come on, what's going on here? Feeling satisfied, I walked my cart to the outside. Immediately I knew something was wrong. Something was very, very wrong. Take another step, it hits me. There's the smell of smoke. I smell smoke. Take another few steps, and now I see the smoke. Lots of it. Billowing out like the towers on 9/11. I'm like, holy shit, that van's on fire over there. Wait a minute. It's really close to where I parked. And then I realized it's not just a random white van that's on fire. That's my fucking white van that's on fire. It's a parody. If you don't have a sense of humor, go. Welcome. Is this my reality? Is this your reality? Support the channel. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. We got another video coming out this week. Comedian Tom Segura, really a serial killer? So, upon seeing my van billowing smoke in the parking lot, naturally, I proceed over to see what the situation is. And there seems to be a small fire on the front seat. And it just so happens that the police officer for the parking lot is standing there. Driver's door open, but he's just staring at it. There's smoke pouring out. There's Israelis dancing across the street. The whole lot of patrons are watching this. Watching the officer, not trying to put it out, but just staring at it. And the conversation that followed that was the cop saying, hey. He coming up, hey. Cop says, get away from there. I say, it's my truck. Cop says he doesn't care. Get away from it. Get out of there. I say, I'm going to put it out. Cop says, no, you're not. But I can put it out, sir. The cop, stay away from it. The fire department is on the way. Don't go fucking near it. So there I am in the middle of a ShopRite parking lot, watching the van turn into the towering inferno. What does Vince Stradamus do? It's going to be a multiple choice, so think hard. Does Vince Stradamus A, obey the officer's commands and watch his van get consumed by flames? B, wait for those trained firefighters? Or C, say, fuck it, I'm putting it out. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, yes, I am. So under the threat of a good old tasing, I disregard the officer's suggestion. I grab that gallon of raspberry iced tea that I talked about. I open the door fully, and I pour that whole son of a bitch on the driver's seat. Problem solved. Sort of. The fire's out. The fire department is still on their way. The officer says, stay away from it, goddammit, until the fire department gets here. And then it starts to rain. It's ironic, right? And I hear sirens. Lots of sirens. Mind you, the fire is extinguished. But there's rules. There's protocols. We don't give up if the fire's out. We don't care what you have in the vehicle. We're going to pull up in a giant pumper truck. We're going to whip out a 40-foot hose, and we're going to proceed to flood the van with that fire hose. You got a laptop in there, paperwork, electronic parts. Fuck that. Hose it down. That's protocol. So, I watch. There's hundreds of gallons of water, good H2O, flood my vehicle. I think that's probably not good for the fuse box and all the electronics in there. But what am I going to do? So that's it, right? No harm, no foul? You think. And we, as in we, I mean the police officer, the fireman, and I are still waiting for the fire marshal who's coming. If it's burned, you must call the fire marshal for an inspection. That's just the rule. While waiting, I'm getting all caught up in the firehouse drama, though. Hell, like Fireman Mike. This guy's always getting fired for one thing or another. He's got to be a real pisser, this guy Mike. It's 9:13 now. Inspector shows up to inspect what happened here. I dropped an ash. As I was getting out, I said. And I put it out with my iced tea. After providing my identification, my paperwork, I was free to go. So I take the walk of shame to the van. The van now reeks of smoke and it's been flooded. Well, is it even going to start? Am I going to be stuck here on top of this? I climb in, sit down, and I realize how wet the fucking seat really is. And cold. Don't forget, it's really cold. I turn the key. I turn the key again. The lights flicker. Third try. Turn the key again. Come on, you mother... And it starts. It starts. Like, God almighty, it starts. All right, thank you. So at least I got that going for me. Throw it in the drive, and I take the ride of shame. Wet, tired, hungry. I need to stop at the store to replace my iced tea, remember? I go into bodega. I hear the regulars over at the counter. And one of them's like, did you hear at Stop and Shop some asshole set his van on fire? Somebody else yells, I heard it was terrorism. I was going to keep my head down and just walk out of that store. But, what the hell? I looked over and go, hey guys, it wasn't terrorism. They're like, how do you know it wasn't terrorism? It's because I'm the asshole. So what do you guys think? Did you ever do something so stupid you don't even know how to explain it to people? Where you just sit there and there's a whole crowd of people staring at your stupidity? I don't know. Leave a story. Tell me about your fuck-ups. Let's get the fuck out of here. I need to find a new seat. Peace.